Hey everyone, Dancentral here, and welcome to part 2 of my PlayStation 2 collection. I think it's got a drink because it's quite warm. Good old Coca-Cola. I know Pete, Snestastic's addicted to tea. I'm addicted to Coca-Cola. It's probably not a good thing because it's full of sugar, but I drink a lot of Diet Coke as well, so it's not too bad. Anyway, so let's get back to the collection, guys. I've since now got my Guitar Hero controller with me. This is a really nice one, nice black one. The one for the Xbox 360 that I've got is a white one, and that's not rounded. It's a V-shaped one. I don't exactly know what you call them types of guitars because I'm not a guitarist, but you know the ones where they're V-shaped at the bottom, and that's what my Xbox 360 one's like. But this rounded one is the PS2 one, and really nice design. And basically, on the PS2, it reads via like a sensor, a bit like what the Wii remotes do in the sensor bar. And basically, you have this port thing. I just put it out here. It's quite dusty, actually. Here, it says Guitar Hero on the front. You can't see that really because it's the same colour as the actual pack. But it comes with that, and that plugs into it like you would do a normal controller. And then the light comes on, and it reads off that like a sensor thing. And so every time you do a movement, it reads on the PS2, so it can pick up your movements and what buttons you pressed. But yeah, really, really, really nice guitar, this one. Nice straps, make it nice and comfortable. And where did I put the game? Why did I put it away? There we go, there it is again. That guitar there, guys, you can't see it very well. That one is kind of a V-shaped one. That's what the Xbox 360 one is like that I've got. So there we go, Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. Really, really good game. Really fun to play with the guitar. Whether you're playing on the PS2 or the Xbox 360, it's highly enjoyable. I would definitely recommend either getting them or getting Rock Band, because I've heard that is really fun. And I may look to get that at some point because that is really good. Right then, guys, let's carry on with the games then. I've got loads of piles here. I'm deciding what pile to go through next. Okay then, here we go. Next game, Judge Dredd. Dredd versus Death. Never played this. There's quite a few games that my brother bought that he played quite a bit of, and I never sort of even saw anything of. But I'm really going to have an afternoon where I just sit down, whether it's this afternoon or another day, and just go through loads of games I've never played before, because there's all these games I'm missing out on, and they might actually be pretty good. But yeah, Judge Dredd. If I hold up a game, the other thing as well, guys, if I hold up a game, and any of you guys want to see a gameplay video of it, or you want to see, or you've got some more information about it, because I don't know a lot about it. If you want to post a comment, let me know what you think of any of the games, or what your experiences are, what your opinions are. I think that would be awesome. That would be really cool. So there's that one, guys. Next one is Manhunt. Now, I heard a lot of bad things about this when it came out. It actually was in the news of actually making a person in real life do something really quite violent. I can't remember what it was now, but it was all because of this game or something. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty bad. I never played it. But people like X-File2708. I think he was saying it's a good game, so I might give it a go and see what I think of it. It does look pretty good, so we'll have to have a go. And as you saw, no, is that a manual? It is a manual. Yeah, didn't look like it was. Manual it is. Next one, guys, got Max Payne. I did play a bit of this back in the day when we first got it, and I really, really enjoyed it. I just need to go back to it, basically. Manual disc. And it was $19.99 when I bought it back then, so it wasn't too bad, actually. But yeah, Max Payne. Good game. Now, I think me and my brother have pretty much got every single Tony Hawk's game on the PS2. But again, they're going to be mixed up because that's basically what they are. Oh, hang on. No, they're not going to be mixed up. I've got them here. No problem. Let's do that instead. Right. So we've got Tony Hawk's Underground 1. We have got Tony Hawk's Skateboarding on the PS1. I think that was the first ever Tony Hawk's game. I remember playing that for the first time, being quite impressed because it's been the first time I've played a skateboarding game. But I don't think we own any of the Pro Skater games, as far as I know. But there we go. Anyway, Tony Hawk's Underground, and as you would have seen just then, no manual but disc. And then we've got Tony Hawk's Underground 2. They released a sequel. Pretty good sequel. I've already said in a past video that I do think the skate games on the 360 are slightly better, but it's not to say these are really rubbish, because they're not. They're pretty good. So no manual again, but disc. Then we've got Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. That was the next one to come out. Yeah, again, a lot of these games are quite similar, but they do have sort of newer features compared to the game that came before it. And this one's complete. Then we've got Tony Hawk's Project 8. Again, pretty good game, and this is complete. They have since I don't know if they've released it yet, or if they're due to release it. There's a new one called Tony Hawk's Ride, which I think is coming out on the 360 and the PS3. I don't think it would come out on the PS2 now. So there's that as well. It's Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. So you can obviously tell that there's a lot of Tony Hawk's games released. So, complete. So, I've got an awful lot of Tony Hawk's games. There we go. I've got 5. I've got 5? Yeah, 5 on the PS2. Tony Hawk's Underground, Tony Hawk's Underground 2, Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, Tony Hawk's Project 8, and Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. And, just so you guys can see it, I thought I'd also show the PS1 version. There we go. Tony Hawk's Skateboarding. That was the first one, as far as I know, to be released on the PS1. So, yeah, quite interesting. I remember these really small manuals. Oh, okay. That's why it's got another game in there. Worms Armageddon. Don't know why that's sitting in there, on top of the game. But hey, there we go. Let's move on then. Now this is a series of games on the PS2 and the Xbox. Was it multi-platform? Was it on the PS2, Xbox and GameCube? Or was it just the PS2? Anyway, I haven't got time to go and research it. I'm recording now. And that's Timesplitters. I absolutely love the Timesplitters games. They're so much fun. They're really, really, really good. Really good. And even now, I still love playing them. It's the sort of game where even though time's getting, time's is passing and things are always changing, and we're now onto the 360 and the PS3. These are still very impressive even now. So I've got Timesplitters 1, and I still keep forgetting to say, but you would have seen anyway, complete. Timesplitters 2, a really awesome sequel, complete. Just love these games so much. And the last one, Timesplitters Future Perfect, complete. I quite like that disc there. So there's that. The Timesplitters games are awesome. I would totally recommend any of you out there that are interested to go and play them or get them. They're really, really good. Right, next game then, guys. The Terminator Dawn of Fate. I've never played this game. I'm going to be honest, if I haven't played the game, I'm going to tell you, because there's no point saying, oh, I've played this, it's really good, if I don't know much about it. Now, there's actually a receipt in here from when it was bought, and it was bought for $19.99, but a Virgin voucher was used. Ah, Virgin Megastore. Virgin Megastore was awesome, and then it closed down, and then we had Zavvi, and now Zavvi's closed down. So the only shop we've now got since Borders has closed as well, really, and Woolworths has gone, is HMV. That's pretty much the only sort of well-known, CD and DVD shop that we now have. So it's a bit of a shame, really. But anyway, this is complete. From obviously we see in the films and loving the films, I'd imagine that this would be really good. So there we go. And then we've got The Sims. I quite a big fan of The Sims. I've got most of The Sims 1. In fact, I've got all of The Sims 1 games on the PC. I've got quite a lot of The Sims 2 games with expansion packs on the PC, and I've also got The Sims 3, which you can play on PC and Mac. So yeah, I do quite like The Sims a lot. I've got a lot of the games. No manual, but disc is in there. And yeah, it was good to. I thought it was a good idea to do it on to release it on PlayStation to kind of play it with a joypad rather than a computer keyboard. But yeah, The Sims. Everyone will know what The Sims is about. You have your own virtual people that you have to look after, and they basically go about their daily business as we do. You have to make sure they're constantly fed. Basically, they can't do it themselves. You have to basically look after them, make sure they're well fed, they've got good hygiene, you know. And you basically you furnish. You move them into a house and you furnish it. So you buy furniture for it and stuff, and you put it where you want to put it. And you can either get them to get a job and earn money to buy stuff, or if you can't be bothered to do that, there is a money cheat where you can just obtain money just out of thin air and just suddenly get thousands of pounds that you can, well, I think would it be dollars or, no, it doesn't really matter. You can get loads of money just like that by using a cheat, and then you can buy whatever you like, which is probably the most preferred way because you haven't got to worry about wasting time making them go and get a job. You can just get money like that, and then you can start buying hot tubs and, you know, other stylish things. But The Sims, whether you play it on the PC or the PlayStation 2, it's fantastic. It really is. It's such a good game, and it's really realistic. So I definitely would recommend that one as well. So yeah, I'm going to have to leave it for this part, guys. I hope you're enjoying it still. Join me in the third part. I don't know if there's going to be 4 or 5 parts. We'll have to see how this goes. Join me in the third part, and we'll carry on with the collection. And I hope you're enjoying what you've seen so far. Thanks for watching.